What's good? What's good, people? What's popping? What is good? Hopefully, everybody's doing swell and well. What is good? What is good? Oh, you already know. Let me know if y'all in the chat, if y'all can hear me. We about to get down to business. We're gonna get down to business. I have my guest backstage. I'm just gonna wait until Aroma gets in here, and he should be in here shortly. Hopefully. Let me go ahead and address the chat. D, I'm gonna bring you in the back as soon. Aroma's in the back. He's getting set up, and I'm gonna bring you both up in 1 sec. 1 sec. Um. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I can hear myself. Everything is good. Everything is good. Let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. I'm gonna bring them both up to the stage. What's going on, D? Aroma? I can't hear y'all. I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
I'm good.
I guess
Yep.
this one.
Okay, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Let me know. Tell me something good.
Now you called. You gotta hit that little thing called the mute. You gotta turn the mute off.
Yeah, hey, I turned the mute off. I'm like, hold up, hold
Yeah.
up. Well, let me get everything going. Everything is looking good. There we go. There we go. I don't know why it's going to be like, but this is good enough for me. It is good enough for me. No. We're gonna have to do it the back this way, this way. No. I'm playing around with stuff because I want it right. I want it right. I want it right. I want it right. This is gonna have to do. This is gonna have to do because I want everybody up in here. Let me go ahead. Everybody hear me good? Everybody hear me good? Give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. You good? You good, Aroma? Can I hear you? Can I get a mic check?
We good? We good? Check, check, check. Can
Okay.
you hear me?
Okay, great. I can hear you. I can hear you. Let me just check one other thing and we're gonna get down to it. We're gonna get down to it. All right. All right. Like my guy Kevin Hart say, all right. Let me go ahead and get in the chat. Well, thank you guys all for joining. Thank you, Aroma and D. Welcome. It is finally it. We've been past due with this one. We've been past due with this one. We finally got the lovely D with Essential Harmony here with my guy Aroma Dolce. You know I can't do it without Aroma. Aroma's my guy. I can't do it without him.
Thanks, bro.
So let me go ahead and start by introducing everybody should know. Everybody better know. Let's not act like we don't know who this lady is and how me and Aroma has been preaching from the hills on how great her stuff is, okay? We helped bring her to our corner. We brought her to our corner for y'all to know who she is, right? It is the lovely D from Essential Harmony. Please say what's up to the people. Let us know what's going on, and speak to the people pretty much because we about to get into it. I got my whole little goodie bags. I mean, I ain't even playing. I got my whole little list. I got my ninja list. You know what I'm saying? I got it written down. Everything. I'm ready. I'm good to go. I'm good to go.
I appreciate that. I
Right.
really do. I mean, honestly, I cannot ever give thanks and praise enough. First of God, to my heavenly Father up above for introducing me, for bringing YouTube basically into my life. Honestly,
Oh,
um,
appreciate it.
it's like
Appreciate it.
blessings abound, and like I said, blessings are circular. So, like I said, blessings on me, blessing on you. Honest.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Let me start off
All
with my
right.
sin of the day.
Yeah, let's
So,
start. Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go,
okay.
D. Let's
yep,
go. Let's go.
start off my sin of the day. I went, like I said, I remember you telling me, Kicks, what your sin of the day is. However, I went a little
Uh-huh.
bit stronger. So I had
Okay.
my PDM Hotane with some QI Intense. So yeah, it was a nice little, like I want to say it was like 50 degrees here in Central PA with a light misting. So yeah, I went
Okay.
something extra strong today. Was feeling myself 100%.
Hey, as you should. Aroma, please hit us with your sin of the day before we get started to all this goodness. Go ahead.
Scent of the day was from an indie house called the House of Jarvis J. And
Okay.
it was a fragrance. I'm going through his discovery set, so or a few samples from his house, and it was called Southern King. And I forgot what the notes were, but all I know is that his fragrances, as far as I know so far, have they last really long. So
Mm,
it's been
okay.
really cool just checking his stuff out. He's got one called Southern Gentleman, which kind of stands out from the ones I've picked so far. So that's what I wore today.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
Definitely make
Well,
sure you
before
following him on TikTok and on IG, because like I said, his scents are amazing, 100%. Like I said, we champion everybody here.
That's
definitely,
right.
definitely. Hey, like no other, like no other. Hey, so before we get started, let me just address the chat, saying what's up to the chat, Mr. Clark, Rob Boy T, Eddie Chavez, Joel, the Wrench King up in the building. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Taste of Sense was what it do, what it do. Look, Rob Boy T, you know, if it ain't nobody truly cheerleading in a wonderful way, no negative. My boy Rock Boy T, he's all about that essential harmony. My guy Will Still Rodriguez, that's what's up. That's what's up. Everybody, thank you for joining. I'm gonna run through it real quick. Everybody saying what's up. I just want to make sure we on point. All right. Now let's get down to it. Let's really get down to business. Let's get down to business. D. What are we to look forward to this fall and winter from you? Let's get down to the meat and potatoes on
Well, the the first 10 was supposed to be okay. Let me backtrack. When
it.
I
Okay.
invited
Go
a
ahead.
lot of when I invited everyone, I reached out, and Eddie, I am so sorry, but I was jelly of you because you was on vacation. I was like, I'd rather be with you than smelling scents down here. But I get it. But trust me and believe, Eddie, you got some samples coming for the next test panel, which is going out soon for 2026. But let me stick a pin in it and come right here in 2025. When I sent the test panels out, I sent out 20 sets, just to get a feel, of what was good, what needed maybe some reformulation, and so on and so forth. My original intent was only to release 5. However, the feedback was so overwhelming, which touched my heart. So I released 10. It would have been like a disservice not to release those 10 that had the most I guess feedback from a lot of folks. um so like I said, that touched my heart, what made me to release 10 instead of the original 5. Now on the forefront, there will be the beard oils again. Another success with testing. I really appreciate that, those who participated in the testing. um those are being officially released December 1st. um Basically what it boils down to, for me, the beard oils is more about making sure the beard and the skin is conditioned. The fragrance is a bonus. So it's not, my beard oils are not perfumey. Like I said, they're more of an intimate for you to experience that. But for me, it's more about the conditioning and the growth. So that's it on the forefront with the beard oils. And honestly, the next stop, I don't know, because it's right now, it's like the train don't stop. Maybe I gotta, I'm trying to get a couple of, I have a little Trinity squad on TikTok that I'm trying to do some collaborations with some young ladies that do oils. So I did one bundle with a young lady who does oils. Y'all might have heard of the Kintsugi woman. I think Kicks, I seen you use her
Yeah,
product. Yeah, me and
Movie
Taronda, yeah, we
woman.
we thick as thieves, so to
Yeah,
speak. So I mean, we did a
yeah.
bundle for her, and then like I said, we may be talking about doing another bundle as well. So I mean, honestly, it 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 took its toll very well. It sold a lot of. She did them in her mystery packs. They sold out like that. So I was like, we gotta do
Mm,
this again. So
right, right.
honestly, I
Okay.
mean, that's all. Collaboration is where I'm at right now, just to get Essential Harmony out there a lot more exposure.
Okay. Any questions, Aroma? Because I got a ton of questions. This is on my teleprompter. You go right ahead, brother. I don't want to take over our show. Go ahead.
It's all good. It's all good. With the additional 10 that you just added to the collection, does that mean that you had to eliminate a few, or are you trying to kind of condense it? Because I know I'm not
Yes.
sure how many you have now currently, but are you replacing these with and then taking away some?
Well, with the actually, to be honest, Aroma, the technically, what was released in November was actually 15. And when I say 15, because 5 was from the Fall of Day Magic that was released, and that was your apple crust and your pumpkin drizzle, those fall scents. But
Mhm.
that wasn't a part of the new release, even though they were new scents. I just didn't promote them like the new releases. But yes, I have started to vote a lot of scents. Um, quote unquote the summer scents, even though for me scent has no season. Wear
Mhm.
what you want when you want. But yeah, technically I've vaulted the summer scents with the exception of pink mimosa, which is still a hot commodity seller. That's more like your bubbly pink lemonade type scent that is still selling well. So I have not vaulted that yet. And then there will be a couple of the slow selling OGs that will be vaulted as well. So I'm looking probably by the end of the year to have at least 20 fragrances vaulted so
Oh,
I
wow.
can so I can pretty much focus on what's new and upcoming.
Nice.
See, I love that, D. I love it, D. I'm loving them cheesing like a fat kid with cake. I'm happy. I'm happy. I love it. I love it. Now, I'm going to ask for Aroma. I'm going to step on his toes. My question is tobacco, tobacco, tobacco. I did it. I did it. I stole it from you, Aroma. What tobaccos should we look forward to? If there's any that we need to put our attention on, is there any tobaccos we need to be
Well, this
paying
this one
attention.
this one was inspired by aroma, 100%. This one wasn't. He talked about it in the last. I think him and Dutch was on, and he talked about it. And right now, which will be coming to a tester near you, it's called Burl of Leaf. It is a I'm gonna say a wine soaked tobacco leaf scent. So
Okay,
think you
Ooh,
got that
okay.
wine, and then you got that tobacco, like that wet tobacco leaf, and then there's a hit of, I think that hit it with a hit of plum in there. So yeah, it's coming to a scent near you. Dutch, I know you in the chat. Dutch will have his on Friday, so he get to smell it first.
Hey, Dutch, she already gave me the heads up. She said, "Don't frown. This is what's gonna happen." Now I said, "I am cool. I am cool. I was happy." Um, but I gotta say this before I get on to my question. You got any questions, Aroma? Please feel free,
no,
bro. Hop
no,
in
go ahead.
here.
I'll go after you. We'll take turns.
Okay, then. So look, I gotta tell you right now. I got my new list. I've had this list in my box of my tester. Now I can speak about it since it's all over. Figaro, that's proof. There's proof of Figaro. I love it. I love it. All right. Verbatim, that I think that's how I pronounce it. Rose tobacco, cherry tobacco, dewdrop, limelight, midnight. I think is that midnight jazz. I think midnight jazz. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure.
Midnight Jazz.
Dark, okay, Dark Passion, Ombre Fue, Hotline, and Soli. What is that? Tropiquist.
Oh,
I forgot.
Tropic Tropic.
Tropiquist. These are all five. I couldn't pick five. I couldn't pick five. This is my list. I couldn't pick five. And I've been marking down. This is what I call my hit list. I got to put it sometime in physical form. So all of these are going to be got. I got to get all of these right here. But you did your thing with these. And Dewdrop, I know is going crazy right now, D. I know
Dewdrop is
Dewdrop
a
is
hot
going
one,
crazy.
yes. Dewdrop is a hot one. It actually shocked me that Dewdrop is right now outselling the only one that is Dewdrop is a tight second, but number one right now is Shadow Games. So Shadow Games
Ooh,
is number
yeah.
one.
I thought I should have had Shadow Games on here. I know I like Shadow Games. It should have been on here. Shadow Games. I remember that. It should have been on here. But go ahead, continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yep, nope. Shadow Games is number one. You have Dewdrop, and
Wow.
then you have Tonka Delis. So I mean, honestly, I don't. I'm gonna be one. Look, don't get mad at me. Y'all don't have it. Y'all don't have it. Y'all don't have Tonka
Um,
Delis. Y'all don't have
Oh,
it.
okay.
But I'm gonna make
okay.
sure it get put in y'all box so y'all can get y'all nose on it. Tonka Delis
Nice.
was an add-in when I was like, "Ooh, this too good not to send out for testing." So if you was the second part of the test group, you got that Tonka Delis in your box. But
Nice.
Okay.
most
Okay.
definitely, I'm gonna make sure you get it so you can get your nose on it. I'm gonna find out. So he's another surprise for Scents coming
Okay.
soon.
Uh oh.
Okay,
Uh
Ken,
oh.
I see.
Okay. Okay. No, I've been spraying it all day. This has been my baby. I gotta keep it away. I gotta keep it away. I know I'm gonna put it in it. Go on, Roma. I know you were saying something. I know you were
Wait a
saying
minute.
No, no,
something.
no.
So
Go
Dave, go
ahead.
wait a
ahead.
minute. So yeah. So I had Berlin leaf for aroma because he asked me about the Tonka and the tobacco and the wine, and then kicks for you. I have a new rose scent called Rosedale.
Nope. Okay. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. I'm
So
waiting
yeah,
on it. Look at it.
that will become, like I said, to a scent box near you.
All right. All right. Well, thank you.
So,
I like the fragrance has no seasons attached. That's right, Raph. That's right.
that's
That's
right.
right.
That's right. I'm going to share my five, my top five from the panel. All right. So mine were After Dark. It was Caffeine Addict, which is amazing. That's probably my number
Yeah.
one. Dewdrop. Then we have Lavand, Lavender Woods. Is that right?
Lavender Woods. Yep.
Lavender Woods. And then the last one was Verbatim or Verbatim.
Verboten.
Verboten.
Foreboding.
Those are
Yeah.
my top
Got
five.
that too. Look at
So that
look at
Caffeine
that.
Addict though is crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, Aroma, I gotta ask you since you had list that off, man. Which one that just really captured your nose, where you just kept going back and just kept going back to it? What just kept you just like, oh my god, oh my god? Because there was a few of them that did
The
that to
Caffeine
me.
Addict. That Caffeine Addict. It was just off the top. That first sniff. And I just kept going back. I was like, wow, this is like the best caffeine fragrance that I've put my nose on in a while. And the only thing was, again, I guess the only complaint I ever had with D, and I know she knows this, is that I wish it was just stronger. But that's just me. I like strong fragrances. I know everything can't be beast mode, but that's just
I,
mine.
I,
It's
I
just
get it. Yep. I get it.
this
The
is so
one thing
nice.
I have currently, I want to say it's four in that coffee vibe. I took caffeine addict in a different little direction because I added what's called a brown butter note, which typically you don't find in coffee fragrances, but it added a
Mm.
little something to, like, it's not like a burnt butter, but it gives that little bit of bitterness to it.
I
And
mean,
so,
let's
like I
talk
said,
about the
that,
notes.
that was a different vibe for me.
Coffee bean, dark chocolate, cacao, hazelnut, vanilla bean, bourbon, caramel, orris root, brown butter, argarwood, tonka bean, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Wow. Perfect for the
D,
holidays coming up too.
yeah, D. It's somewhat you just captured the season too. I don't know why. I know it's for every season, any reason, but you just like brought it right on time, right on time. I don't know
Very
what
cool.
you be doing in that lab, but you went crazy on this last one. You just went nuts.
I mean, honestly, the feedback that I received, and basically, I take all of that to heart. There's no such thing as bad feedback for me.
Mm,
Like I said, I do know some fragrance creators out there that that be like, nah, you got a bad nose. My stuff don't stink, or it ain't
mm,
funky or nothing like that. No, 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 no. I can't grow unless I had that feedback, honestly. Because from I
Understand?
know, especially you and Aroma, like I said, y'all had it from scratch. And y'all know from where I was at to where I've
Yeah,
grown. This
Yeah.
not the this not the last stop for me,
tremendously.
honestly. But honestly, yes, I have grown immensely just from the feedback I've received from everyone in this fragrance family.
Yeah, D, I think you're one of the few that I know of, at least, that really does appreciate honest feedback. I think some people say that they want honest feedback, but they don't receive it. But I think you're one of the few that really, really like takes it and really does something with it. It's just like it's awesome for us because I know everything is not for everyone, right? And what we
Mhm.
say may not be for someone else, but there is something here for someone. And for you to be able to just to take the feedback and then actually do something with it is really, really cool. So thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate D that you were able to take the positive criticism is because you're striving for personal mastery. And like you said before, we saw where you started from the actual fragrance mist and the oils to these EDPs. And I mean, they are hitting D. They are hitting. Have you done anything to the EDPs that gave it somewhat more of a punch this time, or in the performance realm? Have you done anything different this time on this go round?
I have truly upped my ingredients. Honestly, the aroma chemicals, um, I've mentioned this before on IG. I've started going through Freighterworks, which is based internationally. Their materials is amazing, and I mean it's amazing. Like I said, you have to pay for quality, but they give you quality and a great price. Nothing against resources in the states, but I've used a couple other ones in the state, and the quality don't even compare, honestly.
Mm,
So I mean, so
mm.
I'll take that time. I'll pay them duties. I'll pay the tariffs if need be. But yeah, from what I was using to what I'm using now, yes, I can tell
Mm.
a difference, and clearly y'all can too.
Yeah,
Right,
for
right,
sure,
right.
for sure.
Go ahead, Aroma. I ain't gonna take over. I ain't gonna take over, buddy. You go
I
ahead.
know, well, D, I know you already mentioned 2026. So how often do you think of, okay, what's next? Because obviously we are ending 2025. So 2026, are we looking spring? We're looking summer, or like how far down the line are you at?
Honestly, aroma, I'm I can't turn it off at this point.
Wow.
It's always, if I don't get a chance to formulate it, I'm writing it, honestly. Because it's like once I fall down that rabbit hole, it'd be like I take my notebook with me everywhere. Honest to truth. That's right. And I take my notebook with me everywhere because I never know where that inspiration may come from. I may just be walking
Mm,
past somebody. I may be at work. I may be out just grocery shopping or whatever. But for the most part, it's every day that I'm thinking about what's a potential, what's possibly next, or or what's the trending note right now. I'm
mm,
not necessarily looking for the trending fragrance. I'm looking for what's the trending note right now.
Mm,
So I'll take that
wow.
and basically be like, well, where can I go with this? Do I make it like sparkly? Do I make it heavy? Or do I make it like just balanced or so on and so forth? Honestly, I mean, it's an everyday thing with me. In
mm,
2026, I mean, I'm just looking forward, I'm looking forward. Sky's the limit. I mean, we all want success every day, but definitely just want to keep it up for, and like I said, no competition with no one but myself. Let me put that out
mm.
there for real, for real. So, I mean, honestly, only thing I'm doing is looking to improve upon myself because there's room out here for everybody.
Cool.
I agree. I
I hear
agree.
that.
I
I hear
agree.
that.
So my question is this: when do you know that you found the hit, D? Like you got the inspiration, you cooking in the lab. flipping the wrist, you making it happen, and you smell it. When do you know like this is it, or this is could possibly be a hit? When do you does something happen? Do you get like I'm curious to know.
Honestly, for me, I mean, y'all already know I'm a gourmand girly. So I mean, gourmands I don't have a problem with. You know, I can typically they're a hit. But when it's those outside the olfactory family that I like I said, when it comes to the florals and the aquatics and things of that nature, I have no problem asking for help on those. What I may feel smell good may not be 100% because, like I say, of course, I'm a champion my own things, but I like
Hmm.
honest feedback, and that's why I send out the test panels, or I take them to work and I ask my team. I say, "Smell these," and they get free samples.
Mm.
That's one of the benefits of working with me. You're gonna get free samples every time. So honestly,
Nice.
so honestly, for me, anything outside the gourmand realm, I always ask for someone else's feedback. And it's not just one person because I can't go off one person. So it's typically, like I said, I have a staff of like between 15 and 20 between other
Mm.
stores and my own store. So I spread them all around to see who can put their nose on them, just give me feedback. But there is a such thing as for me, I do know when to stop. When I say stop,
Mm.
it's like when you in the kitchen, you can add more sugar or salt, but you can't take it out.
They
You
take
just got to
away,
start all.
right,
Yeah, you just got
right.
you just got to start all over again at that point. Because if you add too much, it's now muddy. You just got to throw that away and start fresh. So I mean, honestly, I do know when to stop to get that testing out there. I'll be like, "Ooh, this smells nice." After it has rested for about 2 weeks, and I'll be like, "Ooh, this
Mm.
smells nice," because what I smell in the beginning is not necessarily what I smell in 2 weeks. So that's just it. So if I need to go back and reformulate, I won't do it until after the 2 weeks, and then after I have somebody else put their nose on it.
Understand, understand, understand.
Nice. Let's talk about another one of your new releases, After Dark.
Mm.
All right.
After
What do you
dark.
remember? Do you remember what the inspiration was for this, Steve?
Actually, I don't. For me, After Dark was I know I felt some type of way when I hadn't released my scent yet, and I know Sand and Fog doesn't smell like this, but they used the name After Dark on one of their oils, and I was like, "Dang, I ain't gonna change it now." But
Mm.
for real, After Dark, I mean, it's one of those. I'm a night owl, no doubt,
Me
but
too.
for but for the most part, I mean, for me, inspiration comes from everywhere. I mean, I can probably tell you on some sense, I can tell you where that comes from as far as where I was at, what I was doing, who I was with. But then some stuff I'd be like, "Ooh, I gotta write that down." And it's just like that. And I believe After Dark was one of those things where I have to just write it down.
Let's talk about the notes. Blackcurrant, cardamom, jasmine, rum, tobacco leaf, leather, patchouli, burnt sugar, vanilla bean, and tonka bean.
So
Nice.
seductive. It's nice. I know about that after dark. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I like the way it is. And it's very smooth to me.
Yeah.
It's
Classy.
smooth.
Yeah. When you think after
It's
dark, you
perfect.
think it's a dark, maybe a fragrance, but it's not. It's actually kind of light and elegant. That's kind of what comes to mind when I smell this one.
Okay, I like
Jim
that.
said,
I
which
like
one
that.
is that? Jim said,
After
which one
dark.
is that?
After
Jim
After
dark.
got
dark.
Jim,
I know
wait
it's
a minute.
after dark. He
I
asked
know
me.
Jim has After Dark. I know he got it. I know 100% he better have it. Like I said, I
Listen,
know what I put in his box.
listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this too. I got to point this out. The box, the presentation. When you get a product from D, she don't hold any stops. I don't want to lean over, but you got the nice. confetti in here. It's packaged nice and well. And all of them come in the Ziploc. I took mine out of the beautiful plastic Ziploc packages. But even down to the bottles, look at this. I mean, you get top notch work, no doubt about it. And I just love the way your presentation was. When I got my box, I was happy. I was happy, and it felt like a grown kid's Christmas. I'm gonna tell you that, D, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the attention to details, how it came. My package came secure. I had no leakage whatsoever.
And
Perfect.
that's an upgrade. The upgrade
Perfect.
in bottles, most definitely. That, like I said, I know where I was at before, and
Hmm.
like I said, aroma,
Mm-hmm.
I still feel some type of way with that one breakage in yours. But again, I like I said, in your box, I believe it was either Caribbean Amber or Rum and Sunsets that I owe you a replacement for. So
Rum and
I
Sunsets
got
is
you on that
beautiful.
100%.
Yeah, and there you go. There's just like with even the customer service. I took the picture, like I made sure that you knew about it, and and you went followed up and said, "Hey, I got you. I'll send you another one." It wasn't like no big issue back and forth. It was just like smooth. Like, okay, yeah, these things happen though. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure Kicks with the amount of packages he gets, I'm sure there's a couple stuff that come that are leaking or broken or what have you. So. But I'm just saying this to say that the customer service was just like you were on it. Like, you know what? Okay, thank you for letting me know, and I'll replace it or whatever. So that was really cool.
It
Oh,
is
most
KGA
definitely.
approved.
Yeah, because recently, honest, I mean, look, we sometimes things don't go always as planned, and when we sip something out, like I said, we're at the mercy of whoever delivery service we use. So I mean, one young lady, hers broke. She sent me a picture
Mm.
without hesitation. I told her it'll be shipped out in 2 days, and
Hmm.
she got it. And I included a little extra something in there just for the inconvenience. But honestly, I mean, the bread and butter is the customer. And I'm not saying that, you know, every customer we deal with is on the up and up. There are some ones that are a little
Hmm.
dishonest out there, but unfortunately,
Mm.
I can't I can't criticize or critique every customer. I start to feel like I'm not taking care of the customer pretty much. So I mean, as a business person, I budget for these things. So honestly, like I said, the most important thing is that the customer experience is on point, because that's what makes you come back.
That's right. Absolutely.
Definitely, definitely. I gotta speak on one that I ordered. I ordered plum noir for all the plum lovers because I know we got some plum lovers in here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a plum lover. And I'm just saying, D won me over with the fig, with the Figaro. I remember when I first smelled it, it was amazing. I wasn't too big on fig because the way fig plays off sometimes it can be real earthy. The way she did it was remarkable. She played it real nice and made it palatable and a wonderful introduction for people that might not like fig to the fig enthusiasts. So I appreciate that. With Plum Noir, you have plum, black currant, cognac, smoke accord, argar wood, frankincense, black truffles, chocolate, vanilla, patchouli, amber, sandalwood, and vetiver. I remember when I smelled my sample, I said, "Oh, I gotta get this one. I gotta get this one. This is that R&B coat
Hmm.
with your hat for us fellas. You know, we want to be on our Teddy P.
Ooh,
This brings it. This invokes that sexiness in any man. It's just beautiful, and women can wear it too. I just like the way it's more. It's just alluring. I like the way the plum work with the liqueur. That cognac is just nice. And when I first smelt it, I fell in love. Plum noir is beautiful. It's beautiful, y'all. Y'all better get y'all nose on it. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. Y'all better not play. That plum noir has gotten strong. Oh yeah, in due time. Look, I had my sample, and my sample sat. I got it early, and I let mine sit. I still got. I was babysitting it. I was like, I'm not gonna use it until I get my bottle, and I got my 15 ml. I'm happy, and it's strong too. It's not a weed. It ain't no poem. It's strong. It's strong. It's strong, but it's nice. It's not intrusive. You know. So y'all better check out that Plum Noir. If you boxes of gems, you definitely got to smell it. I've gotten enough from her. Everything I got is good. Uh huh. Uh huh. Eddie, one of my favorites from D. Okay, all right, all right. Plum Noir is good. It's my ish. Let them know, Jims. That's what we agree upon, brother. We like to bicker as brothers, but we agree, right? We agree on that Plum
Some
Noir.
things you can agree. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Me and him, we like I like barking at him. So well blend. Hey, it is well blended. It is well blended. It is good. It's good. So Plum Noir, you know this is a banger, right? You know this is a
Yeah,
banger.
and that was
I know I'm gonna use. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that was out. That was out early though, right? One of the early
Yeah.
releases.
That was what early release.
But I had my little sample because I had a little sample. I remember she gave me a little sample. I got it over there. This right here, I said, "Oh, I gotta get it. I gotta get it." My God, yeah,
So
yeah, that's
I
the
want
road.
to talk about another release, or another one of the new releases, um, and
Okay,
it's Dewdrop.
two drop. Everybody go crazy over Dewdrop.
It's
So
It
with
does.
Dewdrop, before you read the notes, Aroma,
hmm
Dewdrop was supposed to be for me. That was me trying to. Oh, like I think I'd said this before. I always wanted to try to get the smell of rain. Now I'm not saying by far Dewdrop is that, but that was the concept for me creating Dewdrop. And I
mm,
was like, I just wanted the smell of morning dew. But then when I was like, okay, well, the sea salt and the marine accords, and like I said, you got the honeysuckle that played in there. I was like, okay, this can be maybe an island rain. However, like I said, I left it as it is because it smells so good. It gave me a little bit of that wetness, but it gave me like almost like a tropical feel. So I mean, I just left it just alone. I didn't want to change the name. I didn't want to do anything. I just left Dewdrop as it is.
Dewdrop
yeah,
is a banger.
I definitely get.
Dewdrop
It's
is a
not
banger.
like a rainy, cloudy, uh, you know, description. It's more like you mentioned, like tropical. It's
Hmm.
like morning. It is maybe like when you wake up in the morning in the tropical place and it just rained the night before and everything
Hmm.
is just kind of like wet, like you said. But I get a lot of fruit. I get like a fruity vibe off it. So like tropical fruits, something along
Hmm.
those lines. Um, yeah, it's beautiful. Something you can definitely wear just like out the shower if you just kind of like go and run some errands or you just want to like hang out for a little bit, gonna meet up with a friend. Just spray this one on. It's just kind of like it's really nice and it's straight up unisex, in my opinion.
Agreed.
So
I mean, honestly, look, sin has no sexual connotation for me, for real. Like I said, I'm
Me
wear
too.
what you want, wear what you love. I mean, honestly, like I said, to each his own. I know when certain customers ask me, I can say that some things are maybe a little bit more feminine leaning or masculine leaning, but overall, I still tell them. I said I will wear everything that I make, and like I said, there's
Hmm.
no such thing as for me to. I'm not going to put myself in a box in fragrance because, like I said,
yeah,
it definitely depends on what plays off your skin nicely. So.
exactly. I mean, just reading the notes, just you mentioned some of them earlier, like sea salt, ozone accord, marine accord, bergamot, citrus, jasmine, orchid, lily of the valley, peony, honeysuckle, white amber, coconut, which is cool, gardenia, sandalwood, and musk. So you do get a little bit of that coconut, which is I love the coconut note.
Mhm.
Dewdrop for me, it just
Beautiful.
was like works in a beautiful 70 degree, like a nice little. warm, sunny, like with a hell of a breeze. It just brings vacation vibes to me. When I first smelled Dewdrop, I know B smelled in it. B loved Bria, y'all. And I was like, B, have you smelled Dewdrop? Her eyes rolled to the back of her head. She's like, ah. I was like, I know. I know. That's the way she feel about Quantum too. So I already know. These are certain bangers that we talking about. These are like hitters. These is like they don't miss. They don't miss. Oh my God. Dewdrop was good. It's good. It's good. My God. Let me go ahead and get into this chin. Okay, okay, okay. Hey fam. It's been real. I'm exhausted though. Holla at me. I definitely will. I definitely will, Jims. I definitely will. Thank you for stopping by, brother. You and Will and
Good night,
everybody.
bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, any questions? Any questions you got for it, man? Any other questions, Aroma?
Well, I was able to send a friend some decants of, because I want to share this with some people, especially with someone that that appreciates fragrances and stuff. And he had mentioned that
The
the
fluffy.
ones that, yes,
I was
is there a
watching.
fluffiness? Is there a fluffiness? Is there an airiness? Because every time put a spray her stuff on, there's something about it that he kind of was explaining it like it was like as if it was like a magical like thing that he just couldn't wrap his head around. And I'm like, well, I'll ask her when we talk to her on Tuesday. I was like, so is there is there something like that or is just happens to just kind of come out that way?
I mean, it just happens to come out that way. I've had people tell me that they can smell a DNA in my fragrance. And I was like, okay. I was like, typically when they said that, they were naming fragrances that had amber in them.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah. And depending on what you blend in with your amber resin, um, it can come off, kind of either on the darker side or on the lighter side. Um, Typically, like I said, I don't think any of y'all have smelled plum crazy. Um,
Hmm.
Plum crazy is almost what Dutch said it. It was almost like a plum Danish type of hit. It's like the opposite of plum noir. So
Mm,
it's a sweeter plum. So like I said, almost like I said, and that one has the note of, I believe, amber and praline in it. So when those two get together, yeah, it can give off that sort of quote unquote fluffy or that sweetness vibe as well. But yeah, nope.
Oh,
I was listening aroma and I was like, yeah, nope.
nope. It's
There's
just magic.
there's nothing magic. I was like, I don't have a problem talking about it. So I mean, I like I said, if you talk to him or if he catch the replay,
Yeah.
no magic involved. I mean, honestly, now when he smelled when he was smelling a fragrance, I believe I had just started upgrading my fragrance. I mean, my aroma
Ah,
chemical. So,
gotcha.
some like I said, I do know, like I said, there's a difference between when you're using the 100% natural and then when you're
Hmm.
using a dilution. So, I mean, honestly, now I'm using more 100% naturals and I'm doing the dilutions myself, so I can
mm,
control the composition or the
Nice.
quality of the amount of the fragrance aroma chemicals that's going in the fragrance.
Very
okay.
cool.
I have a question from Abib. He says, are all the fragrances available in inclusion in the discovery kit? For inclusion is in the discovery kit. I'm sorry if I read that wrong. Are all fragrances available for inclusion in the discovery kit?
My discovery kits is choose what you want. I don't do not have a pre-made discovery kit. When you go
Mm.
to the website and there's 5 boxes there, you can go through the website, pick which fragrances you want, put them in the box, and that's what you'll get
Nice.
in your discovery kit. So I mean,
Mhm.
I love that.
honestly, yeah, I don't, like I said, it's too many. Like I said, it's something for everyone. So if you're a gourmand lover, pick all 5 of your gourmands. If you were aquatic lover, pick all 5 aquatics. But I mean, honestly, I did that because I have something for everyone. So why not be able to put your nose on something that may catch your eye when you either see the visual from the image or read the notes?
And that's what I love about you, D. You do not take away options. And there's a lot of houses not throwing shots that don't give you the options of picking what catches your eye. You have to pick that discovery kit that's already pre-made, and I appreciate you giving and allowing us to have options. I have a question for you. We are in the fall/winter. Any suggestions on what frag to start with for someone that is uh, maybe just coming across your um, your house in its fall and winter? Is there any fragrances that you could suggest for the fall and winter since we're in that season right now?
Autumn Nights.
Mm.
Autumn Nights, 100%. Autumn Nights is right now. It's a. It was an original 2024 fall release. It's so well. I was asked to keep it in rotation. It was supposed to
Mm,
go away in January 2025 when all the other fall fragrances went away, but I kept it because it sold so well and people was like, I just love that fragrance. Are you able to keep it around? So I did. And right now,
okay.
it with it being back to that fall winter vibe, yep, Autumn Nights has kicked back up again with being a nice little hot seller.
Okay, okay. What's up, world? World in the building. He said, "What up, D? What's good?" About to order another discovery kit for sure, for sure. Well, while doing that, are we to look? I know you always giving deals, and your prices are so good. You give great pricing. Is there anything we might need to look at? Maybe a Black Friday sale? Is there anything going on? Is there any um, big sales we should be looking forward to as far as
Well,
those holiday, stuffers?
unfortunately, I will not be doing Black Friday. The Thank You 15 code is still active. And that will end on November 30th. And
Okay.
starting December 1st, there will be a coupon, a discount code that I will advertise or promote, but you'll hear here first. It will be 25% off with a purchase of $100 or more. And that will
Whoa,
run
wait, wait.
through Christmas.
Oh, that'll run Christmas time?
It'll run through Christmas.
Okay, D, you ain't playing around. You ain't playing around. I know I'm getting some stuff for put in some them stocking stuff because I already know what's going on. Okay, all right. What's up, SB? No, you good, my guy. SB said, "What up, D? What up?
What's
What
up?
up?"
What's up?
Okay, all right, all right.
Sim Bubba,
I
he
need
gotta
to
give me
know.
another shot. He gotta give me another shot. Like I said, what
Come on,
you got
SB.
was the fragrance mist. He gotta give me another shot.
Yeah, get another shot. I need to know who and how has your artwork come together for the fragrance line. Oh, who did your artwork?
Me,
And how did
myself,
it
and
come
I.
together? Uh,
I do the artwork. So
Nice.
I write all my prompts, and then we critique and finesse it before they go on the bottle.
okay, okay. The current code is what? Thank you 15 right
Thank you
now. Thank you
15.
15.
T
Oh, thank
H
you
A
15.
N K U 15. Thank you 15.
Oh, thank you 15. Okay,
Thank
okay.
you,
Thanks,
15.
Dutch. Thanks, Dutch. I'm gonna thank you, Dutch. Thank you, thank you.
I
Right,
want
all
to talk
right.
about one that wasn't my top five, but
Okay, yeah.
I think it should be mentioned, and it's cherry tobacco.
So
You know
you got
why?
okay. So
You know why? You
hold
know
on.
why?
Wait a minute, Aroma. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna plead my case, and I'm gonna plead my case because
Please do. Please do.
I'm gonna plead my case because honestly, when I talk not to you, but when I talk to World about cherry tobacco, he was like, "D, It don't have enough tobacco in it.
Yeah, there it goes. There
Wait
you
a minute. So wait a minute. So
go.
with that being said, Dutch Dutch came in the second wave of the test kits. You can see what Dutch
uh,
said in his comment. So I think I redeemed myself, but I can spoil the surprise now. You do have a cherry tobacco in your test set, so you can smell it with the correction and adding more tobacco to it.
okay.
See,
Hey,
see
I'm
how it all
interested
just
in that.
happens naturally. It's all organic here. It's all love. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
love.
yeah,
But
yeah,
let me mention the notes here, okay? Because it's black cherry, almond, raspberry, cognac, tobacco leaf, vanilla, ginger, praline, cinnamon, argowood, tonka bean, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and vetiver. I mean, despite the lack of tobacco, at least for me, this is an awesome fragrance. And it's not that it's I've been on a cherry kick the last few months, and it's cherry is tough to find a good cherry fragrance, at least in my journey. And so, this black cherry is nice, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, and it just blended really nice. Again, I was looking for that tobacco. I was looking for that tobacco. I didn't get it as much as I thought it would, but aside from that, this is another one that I would put as a stocking stuffer, or if anyone's looking to add this to their discovery set. Yeah, definitely
I
check
ain't
it
give you
out.
no excuse. You know what? Hey, look, I don't know what world
yeah.
talk about. You know why I give
Yeah,
you no
yeah.
excuse.
World is a mess. I told her it was good. He said I told her it was good. Okay. Esteban, when you smell the new one, you'll love it. Laughing out loud. Okay, okay, okay.
Thank you.
Exactly what I said. If I recall, tobacco wasn't booming like honey tobacco, but if it for sure needs to be on the site. Okay, okay, all right. And what's up, Ricky Garrett, Slick Rick? I saw you, brother. I saw you. I saw you. It's just I didn't want to interrupt them talking, but I saw you. I saw you. Listen, I don't know. I think what was a caffeine addict? The one I got
Caffeine addict.
was I didn't pick it. And I'm gonna say why I didn't pick it. It might have been where I could have been too sensitive. I've never been sensitive to a fragrance, but I had got a strong whiff of alcohol that like just burned my nose. I didn't put it on the skin. I just like hit it in the air and I hit it on the strip, and it was just way. I think it might have been mine though. It might have been mine in the capsule or something, because I had got like the little sample, but aroma loved what was a caffeine addict, right?
Hmm.
And I was like, okay, I know he didn't smell this one. Is because it was just like mostly alcohol that hit my nose. So I gotta next time we meet up, aroma,
I'll
bring
bring
the
it.
little sample so I can smell it. But that's the
Hmm.
only reason why I didn't pick
No
caffeine
worries.
addict is because, yeah, no, no. But I'm just saying that I saw where the notes was in it, but I had just got hit with alcohol, and I think my nose was fresh. I had a fresh nose. I just don't know. I think it was just that sample that I got. Yeah, 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 yeah. So aroma. We
Hmm.
are winding down. We have 7 minutes left. Is there any questions in the chat for D? Because this is your time to forever speak your piece on this show. But you guys know you can get in contact with her. That quantum though, SB. And look, every scent, every note that I don't care for, she made me like it. Fig, right? Because I was funny on Fig, liked it. Quantum, I ordered Quantum from you. I ordered Quantum. I got my Quantum. So Quantum and the Fig Figaro, she did it. She did it. That cannabis note in that was crazy. What is the cherry fragrance called?
Cherry
Cherry
tobacco.
Tobacco? Were you asking about Cherry Tobacco? Which one were we talking about? Cherry Tobacco, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry tobacco.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got it right. You're right. Cherry Tobacco, Ricky. Okay, okay. Here we go. As we said, D, what has been the most rewarding part of the journey this year for you personally?
Nice question.
I got to challenge myself. I didn't allow myself to take the easy way out. Um, Basically, it's I was okay. So for me, even though in the beginning, even though like Aroma said, a lot of people say they want the feedback, but don't really want the feedback. I did really want the feedback, but at the same time, I'm human. So it did sting a little. And I'm not going
Mhm.
to sit up here and lie and say it didn't, but it just made me challenge myself. So
Mm,
personally, to see something from where I started to where I am at this moment, for me, that has been the greatest reward ever. And to see and hear people talking about the fragrances that I have blended and formulated, whether it's on IG or TikTok or just out in the street. I mean, honestly, because it was shocking to me. I had somebody who walked into my own FedEx and was wearing something of mine. And I was like, "Oh, you smell good." She was like, "It's yours." And I was
Nice.
like, "Really?" So moments like that, yes, being able to see where I pushed myself to be a better me was the most rewarding thing for me this year.
okay, okay. We got a question from Dutch. He said, "Ask D to talk about that Blanc. I don't know how to pronounce that. So,
Swa,
how do you pronounce that? So,
swa.
okay, Swa calls. That's a DNA style that I have very little of, but it's beautiful. So he's asking you to elaborate and to speak on that one. Blanc
So
I'm gonna
it
Swa.
spray it right now.
yeah, so it is more of a it's sort of it was meant to be a skin scent, but it does project in a nice little bubble. It's not going like you're not gonna smell it across the room. It is a white floral scent mixed with, of course, I can't let my gourmands go. So it does have some caramel in it as well. But then it also has, like I said, it has some white orchid in it, and then you have some jasmine and that little bit of peach skin. So, like I said, it was meant to be more of an intimate scent, but it was one of those ones when I formulated it, I was like, this not me. So I
Mm,
was like, it was a challenge for me to do it. And when I smelled it, I was like, let me just go ahead and put this out in the second wave of testing. The same
Mm.
with androgyny. Honestly, I know Dutch said
B. I'm sorry. When you say androgyny, B and her
yes.
girl love it. They love it.
Yep. And B honestly told me she was like, pettigrain is a note she does not like.
She don't like. She don't like. Yeah, yeah, she don't like pettigrain. Yeah,
She told me pettigrain
yeah.
was a note she does not like. She was like, but when she said when she smelled it blended and androgyny, she's like she just couldn't believe it. So I mean, honestly, those things are like that's fuel to my soul to let me know that I'm doing something right.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
the challenge is most definitely is to get outside my gourmand comfort zone and just
mm,
start adding more. Like I said, because I can't just have gourmands.
right.
So every time I challenge myself to do something in a different olfactory family, and then I get a good response like I'm getting right now, it makes me want to try more.
Mm, mm.
Let me talk about one more that's a new release before
Yeah, go right ahead.
we
Man.
close
Go right
out.
ahead.
And while I spray this, this is gonna be called. This one's called Dark Passions.
Dark
Mm-hmm.
passions. Oh my God.
Dark
Go
Passion.
right ahead.
While I spray this, and while we get into this, speaking of being outside your box, do you think you'll be able to attend, or do you plan on attending any of the events like a Glamcation or a Pineapple Fragrance Award in 2026?
I have reached out to inquire about what I need to do to get me a table for glamcation.
Mm-hmm. We need to see you
So
there.
that is the goal. That's the end goal for me, Lord willing, next year. I will be at Glamcation. I already got my little tribe that wants to go and champion me on. So
Nice.
most
Okay,
definitely,
okay.
and then like the beauty of the blessing is to get to see everyone as many as everyone is going to be there, but definitely you, Aroma, and World.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely, I don't know who else is going to be there,
Yeah,
but I know y'all already in Cali, so I know y'all going to be there most
yeah,
definitely.
And regardless, I think if you get a table or not, I think you should still come out,
yeah.
especially because it's my birthday weekend. So you're gonna now the pressure's on you. But it would be great if you had a table. It'd definitely be awesome if you were to get in.
Yeah,
Definitely, like I
yeah.
said, that's the end goal. So yeah, absolutely. Whether I get a table or not, I do want to come out there and, like I said, at least get myself seen.
Connect, yeah, network, stuff like that. Yeah.
Dark
So
patch.
dark
Mm.
passion, caramel, honey, vanilla, apple, cashmerian, fig, rose, jasmine, plum, iris, benzoin, sandalwood, musk, and patchouli.
And I got it in my
So,
half, must
Aroma,
have.
did you
Yeah,
like this one?
I did like this one,
yeah. I did.
Even with
I
the
did.
rose in
even with the rose in it,
it?
because to me, I don't. The rose is in the background.
It
I
is.
get I get everything else, the caramel, the honey, the vanilla, the apple, I get up front.
we
So,
gonna talk
and
about it. We gonna talk about it.
yeah,
We
and
gonna
we
talk.
know. I mean, I'm not big on plum either. Honey can be hit or miss. But again, I always say these things, when they're blended right, it works.
Listen, listen. This one, I need. I need the 50 ml of this one. I need the 50
Oh
ml of
wow!
this,
Wait
and
till the
not
silver
because it's
go.
rose. I know. I know. See, that's the thing. There's certain ones I gotta wait on, and that's okay because that's when that 25, 25 keep you alive.
Wait till
I'm gonna
December
have it.
first.
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it. So this one is beautiful, and I can't wait. That's why I didn't. But I had it in my must have because I got one where it says must have and have not. I gotta be on. I got it in the must have. So this one definitely is it. And I remember Dark Passion, but I gotta put this in because people are asking. So
Go for
Hidden
it.
Jim said, "What are your plans going forward? What's your next big move?"
I thought Jens went to sleep.
Yeah, 'cause she did. Cause yeah, she did say that at the beginning. That was at the beginning of the show. You where were you, Jen? Hey, plus the replay, man. You gonna have to rewind that one because she already answered that one. Okay,
She
Sid
did.
Bubble
She did.
said D. I may be out of the loop. I apologize, but do you at all document your journey with video where people can see your journey a little more intimate?
I'm gonna say at this moment for November 18, 2025, no, I am very much an introvert despite my bubbly personality. Um, being on camera all the time, I mean, yes, I've been told I need to get myself out there with a little bit more exposure of what I do and who I am, but that it's still, I'm not saying it's a fear, but that's still something I'm working on personally for myself. There is a such thing as sharing too much.
Mhm.
So honestly, I mean, I'm trying to gradually babysit myself onto where I'm posting content about myself and about Essential Harmony. So that is something I'm working on in 2026. I'm not going to say it is going to happen tomorrow. I'm not
Mhm.
going to even say it's going to happen next month. But yes, it's something I'm working on for 2026.
I think also on the flip side to that, there is something about the mystery of not being overly exposed on social media because I think, at least in my experience, like with Dee, I was like, sometimes I like to think like, oh, where's Dee been? Like I haven't like spoken to her or seen her. Oh, she's in the lab. So knowing that you're in the lab doing your thing, for me, it's like, wow. And we check in with each other every once in a while. But like, I don't. For me personally, I didn't need to know exactly what you were doing at all times. But it's always, but like like as B said, like it is nice to kind of every once in a while pop in, let people know that you're working on something, kind of just interact with the people and then just kind of dip out, you know. But it's also nice to also be a little bit mysterious at the same time, which it's a balance, I guess, you know.
Indeed.
Yeah, and it's funny is because when she's gone away, she always come back with parting favors. Like, here we go. She got all this. Like she got. I'm like, where did I've been in the lab. I've been
That's
working.
it.
So
Yeah.
hey, she always show improve. That's when I know it's
Right.
all good. All world, hey, Esteban, you already know, Rome, but you already know what's going on. Earth truth, because it's earthy. It's how world likes it. So he's asking Earth truth. He's looking out for it, as you can see the message.
I haven't heard that
Um,
one.
yeah, because
So
it's
there,
it's in the Discover
it,
Kit.
it could be in the
Oh, is
I
it?
think it may or may not be in the discovery key. I think it is though. Don't
That's fine.
question me
It
100%.
I gotta
is.
double check. I gotta double check.
So, but yeah, Earth Truth, and honestly, that is probably the
Not for
most
me.
expensive fragrance in that test kit. And when I say it's the most expensive, because World challenged me on the oud front,
Hmm.
Yeah,
and
he go. I knew it was him. I knew it was
yeah,
him. Go ahead. I ain't gonna cut you off.
World
Go.
challenged me on the oud front. So yes, I did dig in my pockets for some real oud I had received internationally from a friend. Um, Now that is some potent stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
and it really came off. I mean, that oud before I blended it in, it came off really skanky. I lied
Yeah,
to
it
you not.
did. See, look. Earth's truth. Earth's truth. What does it
Oh
say?
yeah.
Have not. Have not.
Oh,
It's in the have not chart. Hey, I said, yeah, world. You. He's my boy. I like to give him crap. But yeah, Earth not, Earth truth, have not.
I
No,
know.
no,
I got
no.
a note that says NFM, not for me.
See, there you go. Only world, man. Only world, man. Only him.
But people like it.
Okay.
People like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I like to give him crap, man. I wore Dark Passions a couple of days ago. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You have such a huge catalog, and I think you have one of the coolest directions in the space. What influenced
Nice.
that art direction?
um, for me, everything is a visual. Working in a shipping and printing depot. Um, for me, color is impactful. Graphics are impactful. Um, a lot of people don't really. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people don't take the time to read notes. But so that's why I was like, okay, so let me make the artwork what the
Speak for
notes
itself.
are.
I
And
like it. I like it.
so typically, the primary notes are what's on the label. So you be like, oh, that catches my eye. Let me go ahead and maybe do a discovery set or do a 15 ml and then go from there. But yeah, I mean, honestly, when I write the prompts for my AI artwork, um, I include the notes and then I give a scene and then maybe a direction as far as playful or what type of vibe I'm looking for that piece of artwork. Sometimes it does hold up the release of a fragrance because I want the artwork to be right. So if it's sometimes typically why it wasn't released, even though I got good feedback from the fragrance, it's typically the artwork sometimes.
Mm. Okay.
Nope.
B said, "Hi everyone." She stepped in the building. What up, B? Wait, Esteban, have you smelt Plum Noir? That's what Dutch is saying. He said,
I
DM.
believe so.
Man, she has some gems she sent me, but I don't know if I can mention them. Can I throw out a few names, D? That's it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, so I spoke to Aroma, and basically when he asked me about whether I'll be voting, and I talked to you Kicks as well about voting some things, so I can release a couple of the other ones, like I said earlier, that tested well. So Say
Mm,
away,
okay.
world. I mean, either way, some may really release and some may not, but to each his own.
Honey Tobacco
Yeah.
almost out.
Oh, honey, the back is almost out.
Almost. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. But I
Mm,
mean, if you guys
man,
haven't smelled Honey Tobacco, one of my favorites.
yes. My God, my God. Now, there's one thing that I gotta mention, and I gotta tell you about this one, D. Recently, I wore the caramel marble toffee,
Another good one.
that one, and I
I think
wore
you
it.
wore it with it leather and God. I remember your scent combo. Was it? It was leather and brandy, wasn't it?
No, yeah, I did wear that with leather and brandy. No, no, the caramel toffee. I wore that with not with leather and brandy. Maybe I did. It's a picture in there. I layered it, but then I wore it by itself through my house. Everybody was like, "Mom, my wife, my daughter was like, oh my god, it smelled like good syrup in here. Where's the syrup at?" They thought I had drizzle myself in syrup because I don't wear gourmands like that. But I wear everything. But like I really shotgun shook that gourmand, that honey maple. It didn't know how powerful it was, and it
Mm,
radiated through the whole
yeah.
house. But they loved it. They loved it. My daughter, I hid it from my daughter because she was trying to take it. But yeah, it was a good one. Okay, it says send it to me if it's so strong for you. You're not getting nothing that I have, world. Okay, all right. Dutch, is there anything better? Laughing out loud, it goes well with anything. Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh, definitely a top five note. A DNA. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Insatiable and Rose Absolute are top tier. I got it. Hey, matter of fact, I bought Insatiable. That's one of my 15 mls. Matter of fact, that's the first one that I sent to Dutch because I had a little one. I sent it to him and he was like head over heels. I think that's the one that did it for him. I
So
sent both of those to him.
Can you
Yeah.
tell us what sizes your fragrances come in?
So you have the 5 mls in the Discovery set. Then you have the 15 ml, and then you have the 50 ml.
These are the 15s, right?
So you have, I'm trying to see, I think Aroma, you have one of the older bottles.
Hmm.
I've since upgraded. Kix has the newer bottle with the heavier base.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, so like I said, look, as soon as you told me yours broke, I needed to find a new vendor, honestly.
Mm.
Because I was like,
Mm.
nothing
I
should be
know.
breaking. Not where you told me it broke at, that should
Right.
not be happening.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Last thing, D. It says D. Such a beautiful person. We rock it with you heavy, and we appreciate your hard work and creativity. SB, SB. So he also said before when you was talking, he's like give you a hard time because he supports you all the way. He supports you all the way. So
Yo, and I know shout out to SB because I know I look at his reviews and the way he talks about fragrances. He knows what he's talking about, and he will give it to you straight, which is what we need.
Mhm.
As enthusiasts, as perfumers, as whatever. It's like he's giving it to you the way it should. And again, we don't all have to agree, but that's what he does, and I appreciate that.
yeah, yeah.
I appreciate
Well,
it
look,
too. You said it 100%, Romy. We don't all have to agree, but there's nothing wrong with getting better. There's nothing
oh,
wrong at all.
definitely not,
Exactly.
definitely not. And I just want to say real quickly, D, you have truly up your game as far as the EDPs because I remember getting the first EDPs and it was good, but the longevity I didn't like. I was curious because some were like going a little bit longer than the others, and when the new ones that I got, I mean it's almost nuclear on my skin, and I love it. I love it. I love the longevity. I love the projection. I get a nice sillage. So you're doing your thing. Keep it up. I'm letting you know. I'm
Okay.
letting the world know she's on her game. Y'all just created a monster. And like I said, y'all better hop on the wagon right now. Cause prices will go up. I don't care what you say. We're gonna pressure prices will go up. She
And
gotta get she
that was my
gotta
next
get with
question.
her.
The next question to deal was, obviously, you put more time in, you put in more ingredients in, you're upping the packaging and everything. So eventually, it makes sense that the prices will go up. Have they gone up a lot since the beginning, or are you just gradually just kind of figuring that out?
They went up $5.
Okay.
The 50 emails went up $5. And honestly, if you source properly, you can find quality at a great price from your vendors. And honestly, that's another reason. And I'm not saying that as far as outer packaging and bottle upgrade is not something I want to not I will do down the line, but those things have to be paid for. And honestly, I'd rather spend quality of juice than worry about you getting a box for a bottle that you may just throw away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel as
Mm-hmm.
though that's where my time and effort should be spent. Because it's the juice that you're not gonna wear the box. You're gonna wear the juice that's in the bottle.
That's right.
So where that I'm gonna be honest with you, there will be a price increase if those who supply my aroma chemicals and bottles and so if they raise their price, I have to raise my price. But it will always be at a substantial, not I mean at a substantial savings for myself, but I will pass it on equally to the customer because I'm not here. Like I said, I love fragrance. I'm not here to well, like someone. I'm not here to get rich by overcharging. I'm here to share my
Mm-hmm.
passion, honestly. So I mean,
Yeah.
for the love of fragrance, that's what I'm here for.
Awesome.
I
Yeah.
hear
And
that,
also
D.
the
I
the
hear
little
that.
things that you do as well, D, with like Kix mentioned, you'll get a perfume, but then there's a few extra little samples that you throw in there. These little touches that you do, that's personal. That goes a long way as well. So thank you for that.
But that's how, like I say, when you when you give that little bit of excitement, it's free advertise. Well, it's not free, however, it's budgeted in. So if I include a coming soon scent that you can get
Mm.
your nose on, and when I do release it, I know I got you.
There you
And then
go.
the one customer said they really appreciate the fact that I don't do inspired buys. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking that at all. But there's enough inspired buys by out there that someone else can do it. For
Mm.
me, I'm really trying to challenge myself to do my own thing.
Nice.
And I appreciate that you're not doing inspired buys. I appreciate the true creativity of you making original creations. It definitely shows that your artistry is not lazy. I appreciate your art form, and whatever number you put on it is definitely worthy. And we all support you over here, D.
That's right.
Aroma. Do you have any questions? Anything else to say?
Last thing, D, let us know where people can find you. If this is the first time, maybe
That's what I'm
connecting
saying.
with you. Just where can they find you? How can they check out your creations, etc.
Oh, well, I do. I'm on IG, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok. Everything is 3scential.harmony. Spell it out. You can always, there's a contact if you go to the website, which is essentialharmony.com. There is a contact link there where you can message me there. Honestly, I'm getting more feedback from the IG and the TikTok scene, but yeah, I try to do my best to let no more than 24 hours go without me getting responding back to a message. It sometimes is less
Nice.
than an hour because I
Yeah.
always got my phone on me. So, like I said, if anybody has a question or just need to reach out or say hi or who knows, Um, Last customer I'm working right now, they said, D, have you ever worked with a licorice note? I was like, no. So guess what? I just ordered my aroma chemicals, and guess what I'm about to start playing with? I don't know what licorice. I know what licorice tastes,
Mm.
but to me, it's just like a black jelly bean. That's the
How
only
about
thing
a
I can.
cherry licorice?
Cherry licorice.
Cherry liquor.
Now I'm
With
not
what?
gonna
A little
lie,
bit of
Roma. I
tobacco?
might have to drop it in there. There is it's called Cherry Confections. I will include it in your sample box, so you can
Me
tell me.
too. Me too. Me too.
So you can give me some feedback on it and see how that works for
Sure,
you.
for sure.
I need to
Oh,
smell that. That even
real
sounded right. That sounded right.
real quick, D, just how's it been over on TikTok? Are a lot of the youngsters just catching on to some of your stuff?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, from actually the surprising part is I have, I mean, it's a nice balance, but from what I'm seeing now is more male fragrance enthusiasts posting my fragrances on TikTok. Like I said,
Nice.
it's always normally been the young ladies, the
Mm,
middle agers, and so on and so forth, which I myself being 50, like I said, I welcome all of that because, like I
mhm,
said, that's something that we relate to well.
mhm.
But to find out that I have gentlemen out here that are like really pushing the fragrances that they get from me, I mean, that was a win for me, honestly.
Nice.
Well, people, people, thank you for joining us, D. You are awesome. Awesome, Miss D. You are a sweetheart. These are absolute perfect, perfect fragrances. And the ones I order, I'm waiting for the others to release. I will be ordering more. People, please check out D at essentialharmony.com. I will leave her handles and her information as soon as this leave. I mean, as soon as we end this, and it'll be in the description. Aroma, thank you so much for coming through and helping me out,
Thank
brother.
you. Thank you. Shout out to the chat. Thanks for everybody for joining us and for chiming in and asking questions. Really appreciate you all.
Yeah,
D,
yeah,
you know how I
yeah.
feel about you. I love you.
For sure, for
Have a
sure.
blessed holiday coming up, Thanksgiving and all the other
Thanksgiving.
good stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll be in touch. We'll be in
Yeah, we'll
touch.
be speaking soon.
Yes, you will.
Matter of fact, can you guys just stay 1 second, stay in the backstage? I'm gonna close this out. You guys, thank you so much for joining. Let the Most High protect you. You guys be safe. Yak Mob, you guys have a good one.